Hello and welcome to Light Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us is the Klarus EC20. This is a 21700 powered Type-C compact rechargeable everyday carry flashlight. You can find these on sale at KlarusLightStore.com for $35. Represents a pretty cool investment and a gift idea as well, and we'll get into that. I like to call it the light stick. Awesome. Here's the box it comes in. The light stick, I finally call it because, yeah, technically that's what it is. 1100 Lumen max, 200 meter throw, nice smile number. A couple of bullet points. It does have a charging output, which I'll demonstrate in this video. USB-C charging, nice. 1 meter drop. IPX8 waterproof. Do not shine in your eyes. QR code to their website. If you could snap a shot of that with your phone or not. Off the screen. There you go. Boom. And their contact information. Took everything out of the box here, and I'll show what comes in it. So in the box, we get the star of the show, the Klarus EC20. Yeah, loving this light. It's cool. All right, put that there, front and center. We have some accessories it comes with. It came with a Type-C to Type-C charging cable. That is a first. Good to see that. Very cool. Those cables are kind of hard to find around my house. I have a lot of the standard USB to Type-C, but having Type-C to Type-C is great for charging your devices. It gave you little accessories here. So in the accessory bag, we got a carry lanyard with their name on it. Nice. Feels comfortable. It's kind of rounded. I like to have those. Those are handy. And then we get the two adapters. One is to charge your iPhone if you have an older style Lightning connector. It has a Type-C to Lightning. And then we have a Type-C to standard USB. If your power brick doesn't have Type-C output to charge the flashlight, you can just use this, put your cable into here, and start charging your flashlight. Very handy. Glad they included that. A lot of people don't have a Type-C block, so that's perfect. And of course we have our instructions, EC20 manual. There you go, up close and personal. I'll try to cover most of that, but in case I miss something, there you go. Go ahead and open this up. Different languages. Let's get to English. Okay, so there's your specifications. We have a high, medium, low, and an SOS. We'll go through those modes. There you go. I think we have a strobe too. I don't know why they didn't mention that there. Run times, intensity, and of course beam distance. Description, again, we'll go over that. How long it takes to charge the battery. Has an internal 21700, 4000 milliamp hour capacity. Okay, so I forget to mention, it takes 3.5 hours to charge it. Beautiful. Charge status LED is a red, green, orange. Nice. There you are. Okay. Going to turn it on and off. In case I missed something with cycling. It's pretty basic. Yeah, I mentioned strobe there in the special mode. And of course, now we're into our special languages. And I think that is it. And the back here, limited warranty. QR code again. Okay, cool. So we're done with the manual. Just toss that aside. Get rid of this. Let's go over dimensions and do some size comparisons on this thing. Yeah. So the Klarus EC20. So we have a length 4 7/8 of an inch, or almost 5 inches long. That's 125 millimeters. We have a head diameter right at the top here of 1 inch or 25 millimeters, and the same on the back, 1 inch or 25 millimeters. Very cool. Weight, it weighs 150 grams with the battery. When I say with the battery, this does not open up. It's one of those flashlights where the battery is sealed. The only way to get to it, I think, is to have a special tool on the back side here. There's two little notches I noticed by the tail switch. You see them there? I think that's how you get into the flashlight to get to the battery. So if you're in Ingenuity and you can make a tool, or you have a spanner wrench, you might be able to open that up and get to it if you need to service your own light. But this is meant to be given as a gift, I think. It makes perfect to give this to my father-in-law or my wife. They don't really want to mess around with batteries because they really don't know lithium technology. And to be honest with you, it's probably safer that they don't have one of these running around in their purse or pockets loose because they don't understand how to store these. I'd rather have them with this where it doesn't open up and fall out on them. or misplace it and cause some trouble. So I do like that for gift giving. It's awesome for that. So that's my opinion so far on this flashlight without getting into too much detail. So size comparison. Now I have some pretty cool things to show you. Yeah, I like this part. So yeah, 150 grams, pretty decent weight with that 21700 in there powering it. I have the Archer Pro Through Night. This little dude is like usually $35 or $39. Sometimes on sale down to $30. It's cool. It's the same thing where it's got a battery inside where you can't get to it. It's a 14500 battery. It has the same Lumen output, but of course won't run as long because of its smaller battery capacity. So you're going to get quite a bigger flashlight for about the same money and a lot more runtime. So if that's your thing, go for it. Definitely. We have, of course, that 21700 I showed you. That's what's inside here. We have an 18650. Give you an idea for size. These flashlights. And then I have a Through Night 18650 everyday carry. So you can see that the EC20 is pretty close to the same size as an 18650 carry. So if I put those side by side, you get a general idea. You're going to be carrying it all the time. What you can expect for size. All right, cool. Another one to show you is this. I picked this up. This is the Blue Car. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This thing was like $10, cheap, but I don't really like it. It was just to show you that there's flashlights out there that have the batteries that you can't get to. Another flashlight somebody might be considering. This is like, I think usually like 13 or 14 bucks. I got it on sale for like 10 or 8. And it's got little simple controls on the back. It's pretty basic, simple, kind of generic feeling. It's one of those cheap Zoom things. One of you guys may have these and like these, but to be honest with you, yeah, it's not going to hold up like the Klarus. This thing's built like a tank. I mean, yeah, it's definitely awesome. But that show, just in case you have this running around the house. All right, cool. Features of the EC20. Let's go over them real quick. On the front, we have TIR optics. You can see that there. Protected by a ring here. Nice heavy-duty ring. I do like to see that, so it can handle drop resistance. I think it's a meter drop, it said. So, the LED is a pretty basic luminous SST20 in cool white. Yeah, it's definitely cool white with definitely blue tinge to it. So, you got your aircraft grade aluminum body, which is definitely thick. They show them running a car over it. That's their big thing with this thing. It can handle a car running over it. It would too, because you can just tell this thing's like just thick. It's got the weight. It just feels substantial. Very cool. Let me get this deck cards here in case my color went wonky. Tends to do that with this. Yeah. There you go for deck of cards for size. Always nice. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves Klarus flashlights in each hand. Iron Man. I'll have that handy. It's a good thing to get my color balance right. So what else we got in this flashlight? Well, if you look here, you have a little LED. There's our LED. So when we turn the light on, that will light up. Of course, we can cycle modes. Long press off. You can see it lights up green when it's good, orange when it's medium, and red when it's ready to charge. Because you're getting pretty low. If it's flashing, you're really in trouble. So keep that in mind. But it's off to the side, so you have to look for it. Like when you turn it on like normal, you can't really see it, so you gotta turn it. Just keep that in mind when you're using this flashlight, because like when you're holding it, the natural position doesn't quite show up. Except if you're holding it like that. I guess when it's the only way you're gonna see it if you're holding it. So something to keep in mind when you're charging it. Charging the flashlight. Okay, so here's your Type-C jack right there. Pretty awesome. Like I mentioned, it has a power bank feature. It's 5 volts, 2 amps in, and 5 volts, 2 amps out. When you have it plugged in, you do not have any access to the light. The light will not turn on, unfortunately. Most flashlights I've reviewed, they turn on while you charge them. This one does not. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in a Type-C cable to Type-C, and we'll use it to charge another flashlight. Let's see if it'll charge this little Through Night. This should have a Type-C jack underneath the lid. Let's open it up and see. There it is. It should, theoretically, plug this in. Should start charging this flashlight. There it is. As you can see, it goes into power bank mode. Light turns green on the Klarus, and on the through night you can see the red light for the charge status. It's charging beautifully. Cool. It's neat to show that little feature off. I like that. But it is a bummer that you don't have any kind of light sources as you're charging it. So let me get that screwed back down. They greased that up. I don't want that on my table. Okay, so let's go ahead and unplug this. You got the waterproof jacket to keep this thing at IPX8 waterproof, dustproof. Let's get that back into place. That's nice and low, flush with the body. I like how that sits. It's got some nice little cooling fins in the design. Again, it does not open up. This little cut here and cut here, it's just for looks. There's no way to open this. Just want to make sure you guys know that. So yeah, I went over that. The back tail switch. It's cool because it's covered here, protected by the end cap. You can tail stand this thing, no problem. It's meant to tail stand all day long. I like that. Tail standing. And then, of course, to actuate it, it's quick press on. And then if you turned it on and you wait 3 seconds, you can quick press off. If you go on, then you quickly cycle the modes. It does remember last use mode. So if we're right on medium right now, I turn it back on, it'll be on medium. So that's cool. Wait 3 seconds, quick press off. Now, of course, you don't want to wait, turn it on. You don't want to cycle, just long press off. So that's in case you want to turn it off quicker than waiting 3 seconds. So while it's on or off, you can double tap for the strobe. And double tap again to access the SOS mode. There you go. Strobe. Single press, turn it off. Nice. So that's how that works. Pretty simple. High, low, medium. You just have the 3 modes, and then of course the hidden strobe and SOS. That makes it easy. I like that. As a gift, it's pretty simple. If I hand it to my wife, I think she could turn it on and blind me. That's fine. But it's pretty simple. And if they want to know how to turn it off, they could long press it or short press it, or wait the 3 seconds. So there you are. So we're going to head to the garage where I took pictures of this thing in action, and then we'll do a quick bench demo. So let's set this down. Let's head to the garage and see what this little EC20 can do. All right. Here I am, 15 feet away from the garage door. Flashlight is on high, 1100 lumens. Expect a runtime of 3.5 hours and a throw of 200 meters. Next, we're on medium. This is 300 lumens. Expect a runtime of 6.5 hours and a distance throw of 100 meters. Not bad. If you look, there's quite a bit of spill from this light. It's really noticeable on low at close distances. Now going to low, we're at 10 lumens. This will run 160 hours as stated, and it has a throw of 15 meters. So it has this nice little spot beam to it, and it has quite a bit of throw for 10 lumens. Now I took a picture like you're changing the wheel. This is on low, believe it or not, 10 lumens, and it's really lighting up and reflecting off that wheel rim, and you can see the reflection in the other car next to me. It's just neat how much light this produces at such a low level. And this is 6 feet away from that wheel, and this gives you plenty of time to work on a car, engine, whatever you plan to, if you're stuck without power source. So let's go back to the bench. Yeah, I'd like to show you that was really cool. The spill on this light's fantastic along with that spot. So we're going to do a quick bench demo. I'm going to show you this versus the blue car. This thing gets a lot of reviews and it's so cheesy. But you know what? I'll show you what it looks like and how it works. Yeah, I think, like I said, this was like, don't quote me on it, like $12.99. I got it on sale for like $8.99 or something cheap. But it's got an 18650 in it. It's an 1800 milliamp hour battery. Nothing close to the capacity of this bad boy. And quality wise, not the best. But let's go ahead and turn the lights off and show you the RFI on the Klarus, which is awesome. No RFI whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and turn these on. There we go. All right, I'm not sure what mode. Okay, I'm gonna turn that one down. So this, it's got a zoom on the one, of course. So that's kind of cool in a way. You don't get that spot from the Klarus. But the Klarus is meant for throw, meant for walking, meant for campsites, hiking, biking, all kinds of things. So having that spot's great. If you want a spot on this blue car, you gotta like zoom it like that. And I think it's on its highest setting. I gotta turn it down one. Let's see if I can find the button. Not as intuitive. There's the low. Okay. So you bring them in, you kind of see how that zoom works. It's pretty basic. Get that out of the way. All right. I just want to show you the differences. You can see it modulating too. Bringing them in. Okay. So yeah, we're done with that one. Let's turn it off. All right, cool. So we're going to go with the Klarus EC20 here just to show you. Definitely cool white. Kind of a CRI of around 70. Definitely washing out any kind of color there, as you can see. Okay. I'm aiming at the ceiling. We'll go to the modes. Back on. Okay, that's high, medium, low. That's how it cycles. So 1100 lumens, 300 lumens. Oh, we got to our strobe. High, medium, low. So low at 10 lumens is pretty nice. Does quite a bit. So let's bring a radio in, because I'm a tuner guy, and show you there's no RFI.
And not forget about those feelings and make an emotional response either way. I think that's important. So it's not something that's on my mind 24/7. It's not on my mind that much at all, to be honest with you. It's just settling into this port at the end of January and February and contemplating, my life, for the next few months, and then trying to see if football fits into that. Roger's telling the Pat.
So there you go. No RFI whatsoever. Loving it. That's a great flashlight. I mean, 160 hours, that's a long time on 10 lumens. That 10 lumens is quite bright. Loving that light setting. So let me go ahead and turn that off. Bring my cards back into color balance. Turn that off. Yeah, again, very simple to operate. So there it is, the Klarus EC20. Does it get a recommended buy in my book? Well, $35 represents a premium price tag. This company is a premium company. I like the idea that it's a power bank too, because I'll bet you if you give this as a gift, people are going to use it as a power bank. No doubt. They're going to want to use it to charge their phone, just in case, because they like dual purpose items. And this is perfect like as a gift. If you're a flashlight guru, you may not like the fact you can't change the battery, and that might be, boo-hoo, you may not want that. But I think this is perfect as a gift. I really do. The casual user, they're going to love having this thing because it's just like there's no belt clip to get in the way. It's easy to pocket. I like that you can put a lanyard on there. The hook point, by the way, was up towards the top there. I don't know if I showed you. Right there's the hook point. Runs through there. Tail switch. I do like the fact you can tail stand it all day long. Candle mode. Won't roll. So that's another cool thing, is it's squared design. It won't roll. You got this blucher thing, which is round, and this thing will roll if it wants. Well, if you have the lanyard off of it, it'll definitely roll around. So yeah, definitely being the square design is smart. A smart design. So yeah, definitely gets a recommended buy. Awesome. Again, I love the size. I mean, it's as big as this 18650. This is standing end to end here. This 18650 is almost just as big. So yeah, there you go. I mean, that's amazing what they're doing. So they're able to make it very compact because they're able to seal that battery in there. And again, for safety, I like that as a gift. I'd rather give this to my wife than this flashlight. With its ability to open up and all these different modes, and she'll be nervous with this thing. This pretty straightforward. Yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, give a big like. Like I said, definitely gets recommended buy. Check out the links below. Right now, I think it's only available at KlarusStore.com. I'm not an affiliate there, so if you're headed that way and you want to support the channel, well, you'll support yourself, which is good, with something cool. But if I have Amazon links, I'll post those as well. Eventually, this does appear on Amazon, so Klarus likes to do that. Their new models are available only on their store for a while, and then they come to Amazon. So if you're looking for this flashlight. I'll have links. Awesome. Perfect gift idea. Yeah, stay away from stuff like this. I'll end up reviewing this, but yeah, this thing, not so great. It's questionable quality. Yeah, and what else does? Oh yeah, I wanted to mention Archer Pro. This thing is a good runner-up because it's small and compact, but it's got an exposed tail switch, which bugs me a little bit. You can bump that if you don't forget to lock it. You can bump that and turn it on the person, and then the battery dumps. So that's just something to bring to attention. But if you like it, it's around $30, close to the same price as the Klarus. Klarus is the no-brainer if you don't mind the bigger size. That's just me personally. All right, cool. So if you enjoy Klarus flashlights and want to see more, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future reviews. And 3, comment below what you think about the EC20. Is it for you? I mean, for my channel, this is perfect. I mean, this is a perfect tuning light. You can run this a long time, tune any kind of radio, no RFI. You have the USB, so if you have a power bank, you can charge it up when you're not using it during the day. That's handy. Like I said again, I like the capture tail switch. You guys let me know what you think. Is it for you? Do you think it'd be a good gift idea too for your wife or for your father-in-law, mother-in-law, friend? It's just getting started into flashlights or just want something as more of a tool, power bank feature. Let me know. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in my next video.